Hi and welcome back to Baby Lady. We are back in the car with another fantastic new car seat edition. This is the new Maxi Cosi Emerald 360 and I absolutely love this car seat. It's so the car seat that Maxi Cosi have been missing from the range, and it's so the car seat that parents have been asking for. And we know it's going to be really popular. We've already virtually sold out of our first shipment. We've got another shipment on its way, which is really good. So I'm going to show you how to fit it in the car now, because we know that you find these videos really helpful. So I've taken it out of the box. I've actually set this up in the rear facing position, which you do by just pressing these buttons at the front. We have got a separate video in store of how this works, but I'm going to show you just how to install it in the car for a smaller child at the moment. So the first thing we need to do is extend our arms, and our Isofix arms are on both sides of the seat here. And what we do is we press this in and extend this yellow, this is an Isofix arm. And we're going to extend both of those. Now my car's very old and my Isofix points are very hidden. So they're just tucked underneath the seat here. I don't know if you can see that. In modern cars, you will find very often they just have either little clips on them, or they're very easy to access. So nowhere near as complicated as mine. In a car like this, you do just have to ease the Isofix points and find those bars sort of almost manually. Locate them in, and they will, you can hear an audible click when it clicks on. Let's just see if we can get that one on. So not only do we hear a click, but you will also see down here that there is a light indicator, not a light indicator, a green indicator. And you should see that on both sides, that that's gone green, and that will also indicate that the seat is locked into position. So we know it's locked into our Isofix, but we've also got a really big gap now. So it's important when you fit this seat that this rebound bar at the back sits against the back of your seat. So once you've fitted it onto your Isofix, you're actually just going to push it back until this bar here is against the back of your seat. Now, depending on the angle of your seat, it may not touch all the way to the top. It might touch at the bottom and not at the top, but you do need it to have contact with the back of your seat, because this will help with the stability of the seat and it helps to stop movement. It will also mean that you've got a little bit more room at the front if your passenger or your front seat driver needs a little bit more foot room. So our leg is at the back here. The next thing we're going to do is extend our leg. Now this is really important that you don't have underfloor storage. If you do have underfloor storage, these legs can only go onto the solid base of a car. Do get in touch with your local independent retailer for further advice about that if you have underfloor storage. So extend your leg. And again, we want our leg on the floor, and hopefully you'll be able to see we have an indicator as well to say that our leg is in place. So we've got three different lots of indicators. Obviously we've got the ones on the side that we looked at. We've also got our leg indicator here that shows that this leg is in contact with the ground. And we've also got another indicator here. Now this indicates that our seat is locked into position, and you can only transport a child in the rear or forward facing position when this indicator is green. So you can't drive with your child sideways. I know that there have been instances where people have shown children sideways in the car in social media. It's really important. We can't stress this strongly enough. You can only transport a child either rearward or forward facing in these type of car seats. Now they need to be transported rear facing when your child is up to 15 months at least in the rear facing position, because that's much safer for your child. If you wanted to fit this car seat with them in the forward facing position, you can turn it around and you fit it in exactly the same way. Even if you're using this for your toddler, your bigger car seat, it installs in the car in exactly the same way. To uninstall it from the car, which is another thing that we were asked about on previous videos, I'm just going to show you now how to uninstall it in case you want to fit it in a different car. It's very simple. So on the side here, you've got a button which you press with your thumb and you squeeze the front there, and that will unlock your Isofix. And you do exactly the same thing on both sides. You can slide them right back in like that. And once you've done that, you literally can remove the seat from the car and pop it either inside or in another car. That easy to use. So this is the fantastic new Maxi Cosi Emerald. I think it's an absolutely amazing seat. It is a birth to 12-year solution. It's going to be really, really great for lots and lots of people. If you want any information about this car seat, or if you want to pop along to our Canterbury store and see it in person, if you are on our YouTube channel, please do subscribe to our page. It really, really helps our stats. And we'll send you all of our other videos as we record them. Thanks for joining us back in the car here again today.